Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm back at AIM Acupuncture today, and I'm joined by David. How are you doing?
Good, doing good.
Awesome. Why don't we start from the beginning with you? What brought you here to AIM in the first place?
Okay, I've had peripheral neuropathy for approximately 15 years. It's a progressive disease. It starts off on your legs, moves to your feet, goes to your hands. And back about, last August, September, it kind of went to another stage where it got much more difficult to live with. And doctors really can't do much for you. I mean, it's one of those things where they say, you got it, but you really can't do much. And I believe I saw a show on acupuncture. It might have been you guys, I don't know. And I decided to give it a try. I had nothing to lose, so.
Okay. What has the difference been so far?
I'm under no illusion that it's going to cure it, but it's got it back to the point where I can live with it.
Gotcha.
So typically I go to Myrtle Beach State Park every day and walk 2 miles. Back in August, I couldn't do that. At least not with a pain level that I could tolerate. Now when I walk, my feet will hurt by the time I get done with the 2 miles, but I can live with it now.
Yeah. I was going to say, it seems like a little thing to be able to do the things that you love, like walk on the beach, exercise, but it makes a big difference in your life.
It seems like it, but it's not a little thing. It's when you're suddenly faced with the prospect of not being able to do the things that you've done most of your life, it's a little daunting.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine.
this is kind of a last hope, I guess, when you have a disease like neuropathy, because there is no cure for it.
I gotcha. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what your treatment plan has looked like?
So when I started out, I was coming in 3 times a week, and I believe it's a 25-minute treatment that we go through, and they insert the needles in various spots on your legs, and in my case on my arms, because I have it in my hands also. And I don't know, they attach these little electrode things to it, and you don't really feel much of anything. I mean, occasionally when they take the needles out, you might bleed a little bit, but that's about it. And I don't know, for me, I take a nap for 25 minutes, and then they come back in, and that's it. I've been going twice a week now for 4 weeks, I think, and I believe I'm not sure what the next phase is, but I'll continue treatment until I have, I believe, 40 treatments.
Gotcha. Well, we're rooting for you.
Oh, thank you.
How has the staff been?
The staff is great. I mean, the girls are terrific. I mean, as you can see, the facility's nice. The girls couldn't be more accommodating. So, and when you get treated in this room, I mean, there's usually a bunch of other people that we all come in at the same time, so you kind of become friends with people.
Yeah, it's a little family.
We all have the same issues, so.
Yeah, it's easy to relate whenever you're all dealing with similar stuff.
It seems that most people that come in have neuropathy, but I've seen people in here for arthritis and tinnitus and various other things that, they get treated for.
Cool. What were some reservations that you had, if you had any, before coming
I
here?
didn't have any reservations. I mean, I'm not sure that I believed in acupuncture coming into the building. I'm not sure I understand how it works or why it works, but it does. I mean, the same thing. I went to a chiropractor once. I didn't really believe in chiropractors, but it helped.
Yeah,
So-
that's all that matters.
And in my case, it's definitely made a difference. So,
Love that. Okay, any final words?
if you're suffering with a disease that is long-term and your medical doctors tell you they can't do anything about it, it's worth a shot. A lot of the people that I talk to in here tell me they swear by it. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, David. I appreciate you
welcome.
sharing your story with me.
This story is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I am joined in studio by Keosha Garrett. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. We're going to talk about what you have been doing, your ministry, Shanavia's Dream Sickle Cell Clinic.
Yes, ma'am. I started a nonprofit this year in memory of my late sister, Shanavia, who passed away from sickle cell complications back in 2021. It's been amazing, the amount of people that we were able to reach in Charleston, McClellanville, Georgetown area. It's definitely amazing. So yeah.
You truly hit the ground running when
did.
it comes to all the different things that you've been doing. What do you think is important for the community to know about sickle cell?
The important thing, one of the many important things that I feel that our community should know is that sickle cell is definitely a forgotten about disease. We need more awareness because it affects so many people. I had my second annual blood drive back on Shanavia's birthday, which was June 10th. And I had MUSC to come out to do sickle cell trait testing. And just this morning, I had someone to reach out to me telling me, hey, I got my results and I have the sickle cell trait. And she's about 20 years old and she didn't know. So it's like that gap between the communication from parents over time to their children. Sometimes they forget to let their kids know, hey, you have the trait. Try not to mate with someone else that has the trait because then their child will have sickle cell, which in my case, that's what happened to my sister because my mom knew, but my dad, he didn't.
So education is super important.
Education, most definitely, education.
All right, so if people want to stay connected with you along this journey, how can they do that?
Well, definitely. They can follow us on Facebook at Shanavia's Dream Sickle Cell Clinic. Also, they can reach us at shanaviasdream@gmail.com. If they want to inquire about blood drives, they can refer to the Facebook page, and we keep everyone posted there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning. Thanks everybody for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined by Will from Dreamwalkers. How are you doing?
Good.
Awesome. I want you to go ahead and tell me your story.
Got injured. Well, actually, I played basketball and football at college. Yeah. I was like the only freshman playing football and basketball. At the end of my sophomore, actually it was the last spring game, I got injured making a tackle. The injury was I fractured my C4, C5 vertebrae. My parents flew up there. They quit their jobs, and I was with them for every day for like 4 years straight before my mom passed.
What are some of the resources that Dreamwalkers helps out with?
If I have the funding and backing from the community, I'll give away as much as possible. It doesn't matter. My goal is to help others out in my position.
So are you able to provide like equipment? You were saying transportation. What does that look like?
It was just like some folks need to go to the doctor, or someone need to go out with their family. They're having family functions and they're stuck at home. Little things like that would be a huge plus for someone's family. Mentally, I would want to have physical therapy, someone that deals with mental health, or therapists, just different outlets, like with people in my position that they can reach out to Dreamwalkers just like that and get an answer.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am in Surfside Beach. I am at Beach Beads. I've been so excited to come here. Hi Cindy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, Cindy, we got a lot of stuff behind us, but tell me a little bit about how you got to be here at Beach Beads.
I found out the store was closing and I came down with a gift certificate that my husband gave me for Christmas. And all of a sudden I just said, have you ever thought about selling it instead of closing it? And 1 month later I owned the store.
Serendipitous.
It was, it happened, everything fell in together and we've enjoyed it. We're working together now instead of apart. My husband and I own the store and run it, just the two of us, so please be patient. And we've enjoyed having time together. It's just been so great. And the people in Surfside are amazing. They've been so good to us. And the locals too. We have a group that comes in and will be here in just a little while, and they call it beading therapy. And so we're providing things to the community. I like to work with children and help children learn the trade. So I like to be a part of the community. I was in scouting 20 some years and have always tried to give back to the community. So I feel like this is a way that I can and give kids something to do besides working their phones.
That's true. That's
and
true.
It can be a trade. I mean, my daughters did it in college and earned money. So it's something to fall back on too.
Well, let's talk about what all you guys offer here. Not only do you have all these beads where you can make your own stuff, you have kits, you have classes. Give me the whole rundown.
Oh my goodness, we do make and take, which is the most popular in the summer. It's where you can come in and pick out your beads, and then you get a kit and sit down at the table. We walk you through putting it together, and I put the clasp on for no charge.
There's just something about being able to make your own jewelry that makes it so much more special, and then you have that memory too of your vacation or just a time in your life.
It's something you can take back with you, and I have people that come back every year. Kids grew up coming here because it's been here about 20 years, so every year they come and make their own piece of jewelry to take home and remember their trip to Myrtle Beach.
Now, if you're not one of those people that's too great with their hands, you have some already made gorgeous pieces by artists.
Yes.
Lots of different artists
Yes,
here.
I have, including myself, there are 5 of us that make jewelry and sell it here in the store. So you get an original piece of jewelry, handmade, and nobody else will have it. It'll be very unique, and only you will have a piece of your trip as well. Or you can be a local and enjoy the jewelry that we sell around Christmas. We love to have people come in and want that unique and different piece of jewelry to have for someone they love. So sometimes we have guys that come in and they're awkward and they don't know what to do, but they know they want something unique and special and different for their wives for Christmas.
So if somebody is interested in coming in, shopping with you guys, or taking a class, where can they find out more information?
Our website is SC, like in South Carolina, beachbeads.com is our website. We can't sell 4,000 different kinds of beads there, but I do have some of my findings, my wire that we make jewelry with, I sell on there. My classes are listed there, so you can look at the classes and see what the cost and how long they are. I have a great time with that. I love teaching and I love working with people and just seeing, the experience. They come in and go, I've never done this before. And then suddenly, oh, this is beautiful. Look what I did. Create and inspire. That is what we love to do here. Create and inspire people to go on and make more and even be creative on your vacation to make something for yourself and to remember the store by and their trip.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.